all of a sudden we have plurals, but the rule changes. We don't say haula'i, we say hadihi. So the rule now that we have to establish is, it appears at the end of lesson 16 as a summary. Which is beautifully laid out in these 4 tables. My brother, can you see the tables?
No,
I don't see anything.
Oh. Oh no. Some are seeing and some aren't. Rashid can see, Muzammil can see.
I can see as well.
So I'm on page 92 of the text, 92 out of 120. And it,
Yeah, if the
sadly,
brothers,
some of my brothers can't see them.
yeah, just click on whiteboard 2.
Brothers Abu Awal and Abu Maimun, are you on whiteboard 2?
Yeah, but I'll look at the page right now. In the hard copy book.
Well, I've deleted whiteboard 1, so there's no. Now we're all on whiteboard 1.
Yeah.
But the page that's showing is page 90 in the whiteboard 1.
Which page is it, bro?
90, page 90 that's showing the whiteboard.
Yeah, I think that's it's in
Yeah.
Arabic. In Arabic, it is 90, isn't it?
95. The printed page is 95, but the electronic page is 92.
95,
The
yes.
PDF is page 92. And in any case, my brothers, this is basically the last page of lesson 16. So if you got the book as a hard copy, or if you find it online and download it, which is available, maybe we can give them the link, so everyone can have it as a PDF on a separate page if they need. In any case, these 4 tables, they break this whole thing down. Table 1 and table 2 are referring to people. Talibun, tullabun. Talibatun, talibatun. Jayid. So the example there for people, students, whether it's male or female. For male, you say hada. For female, you say hadihi. If you're talking about near, someone who's near. And for far away, you say haula'i. For both, haula'i tullabun, haula'i talibatun. If it's for far away, you say dhalika. Talibun, and you say tilka talibatun. Whereas for plural, that becomes ulaika. Ulaika tullabun, ulaika talibatun. And then you got the bottom 2 tables. They're both 4 examples of irrational objects, meaning non-human. Let me get my zoom back to 100 so my arrows are working correctly. I had it smaller because I wanted to get all 4 tables on the same page. So here it says Asma al-Ishara lil-Qarib غير العاقل. So هذا بيت. هذه بيوت. So basically, here's the rule that we're establishing now, that when you're referring to something in the plural form, which is not human, then in that case, you refer to it with the singular feminine ism ishara, demonstrative pronoun. هذه. هذا بيت. هذه سيارة. عفوا هذه بيوت. You don't say هؤلاء. And then over here, you have هذه سيارة. Well, we know it's هذه because this is feminine. We know it's feminine because of ta marbuta. So we say هذه سيارة. And let's go for the plural. سيارات. Well, look, it's also referred to as هذه.
Mm-hmm.
هذه سيارات. So the rule is established that when you're referring to something which is not human in the plural form, then you're going to use a singular pronoun in the feminine form, regardless of whether that word was originally masculine, as in the case of baytun, هذا baytun, or feminine, as in the case of هذه سيارة. Both of them will turn into هذه. بيوت وسيارات. Is that clear, my brothers?
No.
Is any issues over there?
Yeah, no, alhamdulillah. It's very clear.
Is that clear, inshallah? Okay, David. And then, in this fourth table, it says, أسماء الإشارة للبعيد غير العاقل. These are the demonstrative pronouns for objects, non-human jafar. ذلك masculine, ذلك بيت. You say tilka for feminine, tilka سيارة. These are the singular form. They go into plural, and what happens? You say tilka بيوت. tilka سيارات. Again, exactly the same thing has happened. I hope that's clear, inshallah. Now, if that is clear, then starting at Dars al-Sabi Ashar will be easy. Because in lesson 17, and that's where we are right now, it says over here, I want to get some color text tool, no? White. Class settings, no. Muzammil, I can't seem to change the color of my, there's the color up there. Okay. Jade. That should be fine, inshallah. Hopefully you got my red pen. So, I would like someone to read this sentence to me. Number one.
Shall I give it a try?
Bismillah.
Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. أبواب المسجد مفتوحة.
أحسنت. بارك الله فيك. Just trying to get a color on my pen. But when I choose the color, fine, but when I write, it comes out in black. So you said, أبواب المسجد مفتوحة. That's what you said, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
You want to change your answer?
No, I think that's right. Yeah.
You're not having any doubts? Any second thoughts?
Abwabul masjidi maftuhatun. No, that's correct because
MashaAllah, Ahsan.
you know, it is
Barakallah. Go ahead,
maftuhatun
explain it.
because
What's this
abwab.
verse? Why this word has no alif or lam? So why does it only have one dhamma? Because we know that a word that does not have alif or lam, ordinarily, it should have two dhammas, unless there's a reason. So what's the reason why this word has only one dhamma?
Mudaf.
Naam, who's saying that? The background? Abu Awal?
Abu Awal.
Is it you, yeah? Ahlan, I'm sorry, the sound is quite low on my laptop. It's mudaf.
Mudaf.
It's mudaf, barakallahu feek. And the rule is that mudaf, two rules to remember about mudaf. It doesn't have alif lam, and it only takes one endpoint. This dhamma, whether it's a kasra or a fatha, will only take one. Okay? Jayyid. And then if it's mudaf, then the question always poses itself immediately. Where is mudafun ilayhi? And mudafun ilayhi is going to be the next word, right? So this is mudaf. Next word is mudafun ilayhi. And what is the one rule that we have to remember about mudafun ilayhi?
It's a major.
Naam akhi?
It's a major. The genitive.
Yeah. I think it's Abu.
Yeah.
I can hardly hear your voice. What to say? Just barely catching it. And I'd like to hear what you're saying if you don't mind.
It's a major, right?
Majroor, yes, ahsan. Jazakallah khairan. It takes a kasra. It does, is majroor. So the one rule that we learn about mudaf ilayhi is that it has to be majroor. And majroor means one kasra or two kasras. Most cases, the majroor words have one kasra or two kasras. Why does this word have one kasra and not two kasras?
Because it takes alif.
Jazakallah khairan. It's a revision class for you, Ahsan. Alif or lam. In actual fact, this class should be a revision for everybody because these concepts we have already covered them early in the book. And alhamdulillah, Abu Awwal is holding fast to those lessons that he learned either with us or elsewhere. He's remembering that that's what's important. Al is there, so therefore it's only going to have one kasra. So Abwabul Masjidi. And now here comes the fun part. Why? Because in Dars al-Rabi' lesson 4 describing the doors. Let's just hold page 93 for a second and let me whiz back all the way to page, let me guess it's page 40 or around that area. That's a little bit good. Let's go 30. Almost there. 30. Here we are. Brothers, early on in the book, that is building sense, building meat. Can you see that broken pen and the open door?
No.
The reason I brought you guys over here was because in Ad-Dars al-Awwal we learned things like هذا قلم. Okay. And we learned words in isolation. Al-Qalamu, Al-Jamalu, the pen, the camel, the book, Kitabun, a book, Al-Kitabu, the book. So learning words in isolation doesn't bring any context. In order to complete the meaning of a word, complete the meaning of a sentence, you need to add meaning. So here we have two words. Is known as mubtada. Mubtada, mim, which means the entry word, the word that you start with, and then you have a second word which gives information about the first word, about the mubtada, and this is called khabar. Khabar. Okay, and in Urdu, khabar means news, and it pretty much means the same thing over here as well. It's giving information, it's giving news about the entry word. The entry word was al-qalamu. Okay, the pen. If I said to you brothers now, listen everybody, the pen, what are you going to be feeling? What are you thinking, guys?
So this is what the subject and the predicate.
This is the discussion of subject predicate. For those who have done it in English or done some English grammar, yes. So if I say to you, the pen, does it have complete meaning?
Nope.
Are you guys satisfied that I've given you some new information?
Nope.
No, it sounds like a horror movie. The pen. It sounds like something. It's just the title of a book, or the pen, not the house. There's not. You haven't actually given me any. You've left me to guess. This suspense. Whereas if I say the pen is broken, well, now I've taught you something. Now you're about to teach me a lesson because I broke your pen. But at least now you know something, right? You know that the pen is broken. Al-qalamu maksurun. The word maksurun made all the difference. It gave us meaning. But the point now is, al-qalamu is a masculine word or a feminine word?
Masculine.
It's masculine, mudhakkar. So therefore, the khabar is also going to be mudhakkar. Jayid. Al-qalamu maksurun. You don't say al-qalamu maksuratun, because maksuratun with ta marbuta, that would be feminine. You wouldn't use a feminine khabar for a masculine mubtada. Is that clear, guys?
No.
The example here as well. Al-babu, the door. Somebody says to you, the door, and it's going to be like there's some suspense over here. The meaning is not complete in anyone's mind. But he says, maftuhun, it is open. You say, oh yeah, let me go and close it. Now I know what he means. The door's open. Again, the word al-babu, this is a masculine word. So the khabar, which is maftuhun, is also going to be, go ahead, it's going to be masculine as well. It's also going to be masculine. Not maftuhatun, which is feminine. Because if the mubtada is masculine, the khabar is also going to be masculine. Over here, you know that this is mubtada because it starts with alif or lam. And generally speaking, the mubtada word is a word that is definite in its term. Either going to be somebody's name, the name of a company, or the name of a country. It's a proper noun, or it's a definite noun with alif or lam on it, the pen. Because only then can you refer to the pen with some extra information. Okay. Surun, maftuhun, al-waladu, jalisun, the boy is sitting, and the teacher, wal-mudarrisu, waqifun, is standing, the teacher is standing. So this is all of these examples that you learn in ad-dars al-thalith. These are all examples of mubtada and khabar. Is that clear, guys? Right. And in ad-dars al-thalith, they introduced only masculine words and masculine mubtada and masculine khabar. Now you go forward a few classes, become examples of feminine mubtada. Okay, so for example, you're going to have, and I think it's difficult to find now, skimming through the pages, but you will find examples where a feminine mubtada and the khabar was also mubtada. The khabar was also feminine. The khabar was also feminine. Right. I want to go now to where we were again, page 93. Over here, Abwabul Masjidi, all of this is what? Mubtada. Barakallahu feek. Terrible writing with my mouse. I'm sorry. Mubtada. All of this is mubtada, and those two words. Those two words are related to each other, and they refer to one thing. Now, this one thing which is mubtada, is it the doors or is it the masjid? What's the focus here? My brothers, what's the focus here? Exactly, the doors of the masjid. So the khabar, and this is actually the question, the khabar, when it appears, is it going to be khabar that refers to abwab, which is feminine because it's a plural non-human, or is it going to be khabar referring to al-masjid, which is masculine because it's singular. Abu Maymun, you with me?
نعم.
What would you say in that case? The khabar, is it going to refer to the abwab, or is it going to be giving us khabar about the masjid?
It's going to give you about the masjid.
Okay, and al-masjid is singular, and it's masculine, so the khabar should therefore also be masculine. As we did before, al-babu maftuhun. So here we should say al-masjidu maftuhun, but here it says maftuhatun. So that dun teaches us that this khabar is not about the masjid. This khabar is actually about
The doors.
the doors. The doors, ahsant. Maftuhatun, talking about the doors. So, because the doors are plural and non-human, and they are referred to, as we learn in Dars al-Sadis Ashar, they are referred to with hadihi, which is singular feminine, then also the khabar is going to be as if it was singular feminine. That's the point of a Dars al-Sabi Ashar. Lesson 17 is teaching us that when you have a mubtada that is ghayrul aqili, that is non-human, and it's a mubtada, you want to describe it with a khabar, your khabar has to be singular feminine. Because when you're talking about these nouns, you would refer to them in the singular form. Okay? And here you have the second sentence. The example is there. Liman هذه البيوت الجديدة. Who do these new houses belong to? Liman. To whom do belong these new houses? So in this sentence, we're revisiting the fact that singular noun, which is غير عاقل, will be referred to with afwan. Plural noun, which is غير العاقل, non-human, will be referred to with singular feminine pronoun. جيد. Alhamdulillah. I mean, the plan was to go from about 8 until 9, and we started a touch late, but I think 45 minutes, 50 minutes is fine, inshallah. So even if you aim to finish at 9 Saudi time each time, that would be great. And so it doesn't become too late for my brothers over there. Let's just finish these two sentences. لمن هذه البيوت الجديدة, to whom belong these new houses? Hiya. This word hiya, what's it referring to?
The houses.
Barakallahu feek. Al-buyutu. And they are non-human plural, so they refer to with a singular feminine pronoun. Hiya li mudirish sharikati. They belong to the boss, the manager of this company. And number 3, an-nujumu. This is the plural. What's the singular?
Najm.
An-najmu. Abu was doing all the talking, mashallah. Exactly. Ahsantum. An-najmu. So you would say an-najmu jamilun. That's right, najmun. You say an-najmu jamilun. The star is beautiful. If I'm not mistaken, that's the example that we were given all the way in beginning of the book. I'm going to be quickly go back to that page where we're introduced. It's the end of one of these pages. I'm not finding it, no problem. We can find it another time. But the point is that 1 star, you will say, بعيد. Whereas over here it says, النجوم جميلة. النجوم جميلة. And because نجوم is plural, then its description, the khabar, is also going to be in the singular feminine form. جميلة. النجوم جميلة. طيب, my brothers, let's stop there بإذن الله. We will be just break them down for meaning. Next class, inshallah, lesson 17, hopefully, before moving on to subsequent lessons, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan, my brothers, for your patience. الله أعلم وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Hey, now, brothers in the States, what's it like over there? What's the weather? It's 12:42 p.m.
It's snowing over here.
Allahu Akbar. It's snowing, yeah?
Yep.
You should be able to put your camera on and show us the snow, man. You can feel the snow. Are you close to the window?
Yeah, inshallah.
Does he have the option?
Yeah, he can. Let me give him the thing.
This is interesting. Let's finish the class on a light-hearted note. Let's see some snow. Thaljun, هذا ثلج. Actually, the word thalj is ice.
Naam.
MashaAllah.
You see the snow?
Yeah, I can see it very clearly. Ustad, are you able to see it?
I think
Can you see it?
Yeah, I'm able to see it very clearly. I think, on the Ustad side, maybe he
Can't see it?
he got a bit stuck or something, I think. But mashallah, no, it's very clear actually. Yeah, Nadeem, how come you dropped off, Ustad? Oh no, he's still not here. I think that is New York, Ismail.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, mashallah. Yeah, okay. I think
It stopped for now, but it might snow later on. We're in the weather for it.
Okay. Ustad Nadeem, are you able to see it?
I don't know where he's at. Is he still there?
Yeah, I can see him online, but he's I think he's not able to speak on mic maybe. Yeah, but yeah, I can see it very clearly, mashallah.
You hear me, Muzammil?
Yeah,
we can hear you now.
Change browser because Safari got crashing.
Okay.
Oh, he's on Safari like I am. Yeah.
Right.
Mac is better.
Well, I can't hear anyone.
So maybe there is some